4 seats, no roof, and a big fat V8. That's how Mercedes spelled luxury in the early 70s. At the time, the Mercedes 280 SE 3.5 convertible represented the pinnacle of open-top motoring luxury. It had no real competitors. The Jaguar E was too cramped inside, a Rolls-Royce too stuffy, a Ferrari too exotic. And the 200 horsepower V8 made the car very exclusive. Just 1,232 units were built, though not due to any fault or what was then a new engine design. Even today, its power and responsiveness are still impressive. At something over 2 tons, this big convertible is more suited for cruising than hard driving, but it is no slouch either. 0 to 100 in 10 seconds and a top speed of 210 kilometers an hour. A lucky man indeed was he who had the spare change necessary for the Mercedes 280 SE with the 3.5 suffix. In 1971, these cars cost over 35,000 marks, compared to just 13,000 marks for one of the company's entry-level sedans. A car, then, for the gentleman who has arrived at a certain point in life, and who doesn't mind impressing the ladies or spoiling his wife. A car with an understated elegance, a far cry from the look-at-me flair of a Rolls or a Ferrari. The convertible Mercedes shares much with its sedan and coupe siblings. A car built for the ages. The fabric roof must still be folded away by hand. Most American convertibles of the period already had electric convertible roofs. But it doesn't matter. The Mercedes' timeless contours radiate pure class. Accented with generous portions of chrome. The designers also included plenty of space for all the baggage that the discriminating traveler may need. A covering for the spare tire would have been a much nicer touch, though. The car's occupants are surrounded by a tastefully appointed interior where design and superior ergonomics are executed in burled wood and plush leather. Air conditioning was an option, even in the top-of-the-line model. Additional legroom for the rear seat was not an option at any price. Equipped with the 200 horsepower V8, the car was about 3,000 marks more expensive than models with the regular inline-6 engine. The big convertible underwent rigorous testing before it was offered to buyers. There were many crash tests, though rollover crashes were not even taken into account. Factory owners and wealthy professionals, or their wives, were typical buyers of this top-of-the-line Mercedes. But the car was also a favorite with playboys and celebrities. The big Benz was especially popular in Hollywood, perhaps because it was a credible alternative to the huge American cars being built at the time.
I hope you understand. I hope you understand.
An automatic transmission was most common with these Mercedes, but a small number of the 200 horsepower cars were delivered with 4-speed manuals that gave them legitimate sports car attributes. As with all Mercedes convertibles of this generation, the older the car, the more valuable it is today. A good condition 280 SE 3.5 will set you back at least €100,000.